name is Sarah Hamilton. I work as an investigative journalist for the newspaper Fact and Fancy, always in search of the next big story. Unfortunately, my current research into an illegal phone hacking scandal hit a dead end. That's why my boss, James Billings, sent me to Neuschwanstein. Apparently there's something not right with the refurbishment. Reason enough for me to get into my car and drive there immediately. I should be there by dusk.
A late visitor. What a surprise. You must be Miss Hamilton. Mr. Billings has already announced your arrival. Welcome to Neuschwanstein. My name is Beatrix von Lohen, the Castellan.
It's a pleasure. Can you recommend a local hotel?
A hotel? No, my dear. Let me suggest something else. We have rooms here in the castle which are used by the tour guides from time to time. They are all empty at the moment, thanks to the unattractive but unavoidable renovation work.
You mean I can stay here in the castle? That would be fantastic.
Your enthusiasm is so refreshing. But before we all get too excited, I have to call my supervisor and clarify this. Oh, in that makeup drawer over there, you'll find all the information we provide to regular tourists. Make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in an instant. I have excellent news. There is nothing standing in the way of your stay in the castle anymore. But unfortunately, the chamber is only free for 1 week. After that, the tour guides will return to the castle.
I don't know how to thank you, and 1 week is sufficient.
I was hoping you might say that. If you wish, you can take a look around outside while your room is being prepared. You might even run into our beloved professor.
A professor?
Haven't you noticed the black monster of a vehicle blocking the view of our magnificent castle's facade? That is the home of Professor Dr. Wolfgang Adler, scientist and historian.
Interesting. And what does the professor do here?
If you ask me, he's wasting his time on fruitless investigations. But it's better if you speak to the good man yourself. He should be back from his dinner over at the pub any time.
I might just do that.
So, my dear, I will retire to my chambers and wish you a pleasant night's rest. Do let me know if there's anything you need. I'll do the best I can if you need anything. After all, we'd like you to write a great story about our castle, wouldn't we?
Well, of course. Thanks again. And good night.
Hey, a new face, and such a pleasant one, if you don't mind me saying so. My name is Wolfgang Adler. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Ah, I've already heard of you, Professor. Sarah Hamilton, journalist, on behalf of Fact and Fancy. I'm currently working on a story about the castle. But can a historian discover anything new here?
Fact and Fancy? Somebody from the press. Unfortunately, I'm working on rather mundane topics at the moment. I fear I've locked myself out of my trailer, and I am now a homeless academic. Poor old fellow I am.
Well, as you know, us journalists sometimes have to resort to exceptional and controversial measures. Maybe I should take a look at the door lock. Oh, another dead end. Impossible.
Sarah, one of our most important sponsors has reported unusual procedures during the renovation works at Neuschwanstein Castle. I know you are currently working on something else, but I can sense a big story here. Go there straight away and find out what is going on. Good luck, Billings.
Billings sent me to Neuschwanstein. The building is supposedly under reconstruction. But one of Billings' sources reported some very unusual incidents. He wants me to investigate them. Maybe I could interview the castle's castellan about it. I've heard she's something like a local celebrity.
June 1868. Workers in the ruins of Burg Hohenschwangau have discovered strange marks during their excavations. We had them shown to us and ordered the whole hill to be temporarily closed. They seem to be indications of a secret society that was broken up a very long time ago.
Not like that.
Young lady, I'm not sure whether I should be appalled or impressed, but where on earth did you learn such abilities? I owe you my gratitude and stand in your debt. Is there anything I can do for you?
Why don't you just tell me about your investigations?
I'd like nothing more than that. I've been devoting myself for months now to possibly the greatest challenge in historical criminology, the death of fairy tale King Ludwig II.
Ah, so you're not only a historian, but also a criminologist.
In all modesty, I can claim that I've established a reputation in both disciplines. And this investigation should become the crowning glory of my career. I'm going to solve the mystery of the king.
And as we've just seen, I can probably be of use to you here. Maybe we can solve the mysteries of Neuschwanstein together.
I would appreciate your company, and your abilities would be very useful without a doubt. I've uploaded a few notes on your tablet. You should take a look at them. Ludwig II, Otto Frederick Castle Neuschwanstein.
It's over. This trip was more than I bargained for. All I need now is to get some sleep and recover from all this runaround. But let's meet here tomorrow and get a closer look at that construction site. There's more to do. Good night, Professor.
Call me Wolfgang. Good night.